Hello everyone, I'm laying in my bed here in Japan. Um, I had a hernia and I wanted to get it fixed, and I know I had three choices to get it fixed. And one of the choices was just the tension repair, that they would just sew it up. And the other one was the Desarda repair, and then there was the mesh repair. So I decided to go with no mesh and no tension repair. I decided to go with the Desarda repair, which was a hernia repair technique that was developed by this Indian doctor named Dr. Desarda. And there's only a few doctors in the world that actually perform the surgery. And so I was lucky enough to find one in Japan because I'm from California originally, but I've been living in Japan for like the last 15 years. And so I just wanted to make this video for anybody thinking about, getting the Desarda hernia repair done. Anyway, I decided to have it done here in Japan, and I'm at a really nice hospital in Niigata. And if you go on the Desarda website in India, you'll see that this hospital and this doctor is listed as one of the certified doctors to do the operation in Japan, and there's a list of them there, so you can look in whatever country you're living in. I'm an American. I could have flown back to America to have it done, but I decided to have it done in Japan because I've lived here for so long, and I have insurance here and everything. So basically, it's been about 24 hours since I had my surgery, and it doesn't hurt much if you don't move. You know, if you're just laying here, it really wasn't that bad. It was scary, because you go here in Japan, they put you completely out with the general anesthesia, so you're completely under. So it's a little scary, in the beginning because they're putting you under and stuff. And when you wake up, you just feel like a lot of pressure in that area. But after a few hours, and with the painkillers they give you and everything, then basically, you know, it doesn't hurt quite so much anymore. And it doesn't hurt right now. But if I try to get up out of bed and try to walk, then it's definitely going to hurt because, it's like cut in there. It's like cut and stitched and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to hurt a bit. There's no way around it. So, laying in my bed, I was going to show a picture of my scar. When I first got it done, they like had it all wrapped up with a bandage. I couldn't see it, but after 24 hours, they removed the tape and the bandage is removed. But there's like a clear plastic bandage over it, so it's still protected. But you know, you can see it. You can see in there. So I wanted to show like what it looked like after it was done. So mine's down on the left side of my body on this half here. And I'm going to show that now. Let me try to change the camera around here. So as you can see, uh, it's just on the left side there, and it's got like a purplish sort of a look to it and everything. And that's kind of like what it is. It's uh, it's this little cut there. There's a little cut there. So you gotta wait for that to heal and such. And but what I can say is that I don't have any regrets doing the Desarda I decided to do the Desarda operation because, firstly, I figured if they put the mesh in there and there's a trouble with the mesh, then it's going to create a lot of scar tissue and a lot of mess down there. And later on, they're going to have to try and fix it, and it's going to be more painful and more trouble fixing. So I figured it was better to go with the Desarda technique in the beginning. That way, if later on I have a reoccurrence 10 years from now or something happens, I can always I can always put the mesh in later. It would be less. I thought it would be less risk if I went with the Desarda technique first and tried it because they're having some amazing results with this thing. And all I saw on the internet was bad things about the mesh and lawsuits and all this stuff. And so there may be situations where you can't avoid the mesh, where it's like maybe it's a different kind of hernia, or you're in a car accident, or something. You're in an emergency situation where you need to have the mesh, you need to use it. But my hernia was small, and it was inguinal hernia, and I thought, well, I'll just try this technique, see how it works, and I'm going to post some more videos on here. I'm a YouTuber just for Grand Theft Auto, like gaming. So most of my videos are about gaming and either Grand Theft Auto or War Thunder. I play a lot of War Thunder and stuff, and so this is not normally the kind of videos I put on my channel, but just for my friends and viewers and people that may be having a hernia too. I thought I'd just post it on there, And, you don't have to subscribe to me or like me or anything. I don't do this for a living. I have a different job I do. But I just wanted to, it's scary getting an operation, my first operation in my life. And I said maybe it'll help somebody, this, I'd probably recommend this Desarda technique to anyone who has a hernia of this type. You know, I know there's a place, if you're in America, there's a place in Florida, the Desarda Hernia Center. I know they're doing some amazing things down there. And yeah, so this is a 24-hour mark. And yeah, it's not too bad. The pain's not too bad. I think it's just, it gets better. Every passing hour, it gets better. There's just things you got to remember. You got to drink a lot of water and make sure you're pooping and peeing and doing your stuff, because if you get jammed up, if you're not pooping, you can have a lot of cramping and pains, which will add to your discomfort. So you got to stay on top. If you haven't pooped for a couple of days, you got to ask the doctor or somebody for something, to help you poop, you know, something like that. And so anyway, I look forward to being back on Grand Theft Auto, and I look forward to broadcasting some gameplay. And then next week, hopefully I'll be home, and I'm gonna be in this hospital for 4 days because I flew here to do this operation because this particular doctor in this hospital is the only hospital that offered the operation, the Desarda operation in Japan. It's the only place I could find to do it. So I had to fly here. We had to get hotels. We had to stay. I'm going to stay for 4 nights, 5 nights at the hospital in total. So it took some logistic planning and stuff, but yeah, I'm really excited, to get on with my life, because when you have a hernia, it's not going to go away by itself, and it's one of those things where it really affects your ability to perform your job and your love life or whatever it is. It's always there bothering you. So it's nice to be able to get on with my life and go back to swimming and surfing and playing games and stuff and doing a lot of fun stuff. So even bike riding, I couldn't do any of that. And so now that it's repaired, hopefully, yeah, everything's going to be cool. And I'll put another video up here if anyone's interested. I don't know. I'll put another video up here in another 24 hours or so, and just keep you posted on my progress. You know, I'm in the recovery stage now, so I'm just glad it's over in that sense. Oh, it's hard to take videos when you're laying down. I'll tell you that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if this helps you, God bless you. Over and out.